Welcome back, everybody, to KnowItAllDM Entertainment. I'm KnowItAllDM. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing great, hanging out with Broman and Fragalot, who are just returning from picking Broman up from the planetary remnant. How you guys doing?
Good.
Doing pretty good.
We are here on the Leviathan, and we've got quite a bit of stuff to get done. I've actually gotten a whole lot of stuff done on the ship, and now we just have some stuff to get done off the ship to disassemble our old capital vessels and our old base and everything like that.
Yay, we're here. We're here. We're here.
Welcome to the Leviathan, Broman.
Did I park it right?
Oh,
Yeah.
You parked it a little off.
I am lagging.
You're always lagging. So, our ships are over here. Here's the noodles. This is yours. And mine's over here, the red one.
Yeah, you don't need your personal flashlight going right now because we have plenty of lights.
Or your helmet.
So, yeah, welcome to the Leviathan. This is, of course, our shuttle bay. The engineering is right over here. This is the power center of the Leviathan.
Did you put more extra fuel in these? No.
In what?
In these little side bits here.
Over on the other side. The one on the top, if you look at the one on the top up here, you'll notice it's got biofuel. And then on the other side, you've got from top to bottom fuel cells, large hydrogen cells, and then the small ones.
Oh, good.
So,
nice. Are these aren't accessible in the control panel or F5?
No, no, they're not. But you know that way you have someone in here who can access them.
Run. Yeah, don't hang out there for long.
In here radiated. That's why I have these armor lockers here where you can grab radiation suits if you're going to be working in this area for extended times, you know, working with the pentaxid tanks or the fuel tanks or whatever.
Take your safety shower.
Say what, bro, man?
This looks a lot better than the Enterprise.
There's more room.
This is the only generator on the entire vessel, but it powers the entire vessel.
Yeah, it's all you need.
It's all you need for this entire capital vessel.
And this is like max tier. It's like it's just under 10 million.
Yes, however, keep in mind about 8 million of that is the tier 2 RCSs.
But do RCSs take a lot of power?
No.
No?
I have them shut off when the engines are off and everything, okay. But they take about as much power as a regular thruster. Say what?
How fast is it?
It can go as fast as any capital vessel, up to 100 meters per second in space.
Yeah, we were going like 130 in an SV, 129.
Yeah, you can go up to I think 130 is the max in an SV.
Mine can boost to 140, I think, or a little bit.
Boosts can go faster. I think boosts can go up to 200, but
really?
You have to have a lot of boosts.
Yeah, I just have a couple.
So, this room up here, this is the brain of the ship.
Okay. Remember the Matrix?
Oh. That's a brain.
It's a brain.
Brain. Oh, you fell. He's in the void.
But yeah, this has the core and all four of the. Yeah, don't do that. You're gonna get hurt. You've got two grav generators working against you right now. But it's got all four of the CPU extenders and the core in the brain.
Doesn't this room look weird when you turn the power off? Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's just
This looks like it's Cerebro.
It's the loading room in Matrix.
Yeah, I basically made it so that it looks like it's an extra dimensional space.
I love that.
TARDIS.
So if you come one level down right here and go forward of the ship here,
Oh yeah.
you've got the sick bay on one side
Where'd he go? There he is.
over here.
Uh-huh.
And so if you're injured or whatever, you can use the medical station over here, or you can use these small med stations and all to heal any ailments you have. Across the hallway here is the transporter room.
And locker room.
Yeah, it's the transporter and locker room. And so these are your lockers here. You can access the armor storage box, which is in the cargo bay, through the control panel, and build yourself an EAV suit, and you can build or EVA suit, and or combat armor or whatever you want. But you know, try to limit the amount of armors. I've got 3 armors. I've got my light armor, which is my around the ship armor. I've got a medium armor, which is my EVA with an EVA oxygen tank and a radiation protection boost. And then I've got a heavy armor that has all 4 armor boosts on it. So
Yeah, took all the armor boosts.
yeah, but I'm also the one who's been going right up into the battle most of the time on the ground, alongside with other people. But
Yeah.
say what?
Yep.
Yeah.
So in here is the teleporter. But to activate it, you gotta turn the switch on.
Yep, you got to turn this switch on, which will activate the teleporter when you
That looks
stand
cool.
on it.
I like that. The light.
Yeah.
It's on.
Yep. And it's on whenever this door is open. So
Alright.
Don't work trying to lock me in there.
No, the door's still open.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That just turns off the teleporter.
And so we each have our own armor locker and weapons locker. So you can unload your weapons in there or whatever you want, just to, so you don't have to carry as much around. And when it comes to medicines, I'd like to try to leave all the medicines we can in the medical bay and then grab them before we go out on missions. That way the medical bay is actually used for more than just the devices in there. And then, of course, up front here, we have the bridge.
Yeah.
Pretty view. They got darker, I think.
Yeah, it's about the same. Maybe a little darker.
Where'd he go?
I don't know. Where'd Broman disappear to? Oh, yeah, he's over here filling up his O2. Yeah, so up front here we have the bridge, which has a really nice view right now. You can see the planet, you can see the moon, and you can see part of the station we're docked at.
Oh my, that is fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Star Trek vibes.
Yeah, well, this ship is sort of a combination of Star Trek and Farscape.
Farscape. Never seen Farscape. Do yourself a favor and watch it.
Yeah, it's a great sci-fi.
And it's
So
hilarious.
back here, we've got the crew quarters. On either side here, there are 2 crew quarters.
I didn't shut them. I think
No, when I turned off when I turned off the ship to show the brain room, they opened when I turned, or they closed when I opened it, turn it back on.
Yours is the other side. You can pick either one of them. I colored one of them, but you can pick either one.
Yeah, you can pick either one on the other side. There's already a closet in each one with deco that you can utilize to outfit your quarters.
There you are.
Yeah, so this one up here, or back here, has already got the green doors on it. But you can choose either one you want, and we'll just color the doors whichever one you want. While you're in here, you can flip this switch down to close the doors, and then flip it back open to open them. That way, if you want privacy, you can just click, and there you are. You're in your own little private room. And then you can utilize the devices in here, put them on your hotbar, and you can right-click, choose different devices, and just place them around. And then you can use, home and insert and delete to rotate them.
Right-click to change what the item is too. So you can change it from like a computer desk to a bed to bunk beds to sofa and couches, etc.
And if you need to pick something up and reposition it, then, we can use a multi-tool to pick it up, and then you can change what it is or whatever.
You have a drill and a multi-tool?
I know he's got a drill because he was using one before. I don't know about a multi-tool. I think I gave him one, though.
Okay.
All right, cool. But yeah, once you have your room outfitted, it'll be your room, and you can store whatever you want in there, and,
You were going to do it. I saw you.
Well, all I have is the multi-tool and the color tool. So
Can you color my drone?
I can't. It won't let me.
Where's your drone?
Fortunately, right now we're in a PvE area, and he's not going to damage the ship if he misses.
Sure.
Can you get me up?
No. Like, it's at 0 health, but... Sure.
That's weird. Maybe they changed it so that the drones don't get blown up?
Use my sniper. Use my sniper. Nope. What happened?
All right, take the drone away and bring it back. Yeah, it just goes to 0 and then just stops.
Alien's been watching our videos, and they got rid of our fun.
But here's the thing: does the drone get killed by enemy fire now?
That would be cool.
That always did. Every time a turret would shoot at my drone, it would, or like a.
Yeah. Well, now here's the thing. Maybe they made it so that in PvE areas, just like you can't damage your friends, the drones don't get destroyed that way.
Where does it tell you if PvE mode is on or not? I don't remember.
If you look on the bottom left, you'll see right next to the Wi-Fi thing, there's a little thing that says PvP.
Not lit up.
It's lit up here in a PvP area.
I don't see it lit up.
It's not. So back here, we've got the garden and mess hall. Whenever you see things that can be picked, pick them, and then put them in their proper thing. Because when you pick them, you gain experience. So picking like these buds here, you can pick them when these buds are shiny and everything like they are now. You can pick them, and then you'll get XP for it.
A little bit.
You'll eventually learn how they look when they're pickable. Like right now, the plant fibers are pickable, the wheat's not, and the aloe's not yet.
Oranges aren't.
the next thing that's going to be pickable is going to be the aloe and then the wheat. And maybe the mushrooms. And the spice. But if you look in the control panel, put the
That's a lot
plant
of fruit.
fibers and put the plant fibers and aloe in the medical input. Put everything else in the food input, and then I'll sometimes move some mushrooms over to the medical input. And then back here, past the garden, we have the mess hall. Where did Broman go? There he is.
There we go.
Trying to find the inputs.
Oh, I've got. Yep. Spoiled food can be there.
Spoiled food can be put in the medical one.
What about the buds?
Put the buds in the food input. Really, right now, spoiled food is kind of useless because we're not growing anything, but I will end up using the medical constructor to make more if we need it. So
Do we want to make another shipyard somewhere else?
Well, probably not a shipyard, but we will end up.
Space?
I'm going to be designing a refinery, which has the furnace and deconstructors like the shipyard does, and I'm going to have it so that you can land at it and then walk across to it if you need to, with the Leviathan, so that basically it's it's got a landing pad and then it's just furnace.
All right, lounge.
All right, so back here, Broman is the mess hall.
Mess hall.
Oh. Nom nom nom. Wow, this looks really nice.
Sit down.
Wait, what? What is going on?
He's using his multi-tool to rotate it.
Yep.
All right, I want it so that when you sit down, these two are facing away from the windows. That one's facing the window. Okay, there we go.
This one's wrong, I think. Or
nope, that's right. Because this one, when you sit down, you're facing away from the window. And then this one's facing the window. This one's facing away from the window.
Okay. That way you can see the guy you're sitting next to.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so this constructor over here, this food processor, I would be using for
actual food.
Like dino stew and such. And this one over here, I've been making rations with, emergency rations.
Yeah, grab a few and hang on to them.
Yeah, I usually hold on to 1 or 2 emergency rations.
Yeah, I got 3 of them on me right now.
So if you need emergency rations, they'll be in this fridge over here. Not that they need to be in a fridge. I just it outputs the fridge.
Right. You can't output to like a closet or anything.
Well, you can output to one of these closets.
Really?
Because these closets you can access on the control panel.
Oh.
And through the Wi-Fi.
Okay.
But just these, not the other design of them.
But
so
like that flat one, that thin flat one.
Yeah, the wardrobe you cannot, but the closet you can.
Okay.
This could be the world right now. The world in 10 years. If everyone wears masks.
So the spice is ready to pick now. As are the mushrooms.
They didn't take long.
And they all go into the food processor. Or yeah, into the food input.
Alright.
And then the mushrooms over there. If you want to, what I usually do is I'll go into the Wi-Fi, access it, and then connect to it so that when you pick them, it automatically goes into them. Mm-hmm. That way you don't have to move them.
F4.
I forgot how to connect.
Just F4 and go and just use the
Yeah.
drop-down menu.
And then in the middle thing, there's the little 2 plugs that you can click, and that'll connect to it, so you'll automatically pick it into them.
So where have we not been yet? Down here?
Right. We've only done this level and the one above it. I haven't shown him down here yet.
There's 2 things, 2 levels, 2 spaces for the spices. Is that supposed to be that way?
Yeah.
Yeah, just put the spice in the food input.
Hmm.
Yeah, and if you just shift click on it, it'll just send it over. Or if you click just shift click and it'll send the items over to the box.
Where did everyone go?
Over here.
We went down the stairs.
Behind you.
We're behind you. Hey.
Oh.
All right, so go down either of these staircases, and this is the constructor room. There are 4 constructors, all that pull from the central constructor box, which is in the middle of this room, and they each output to the box next to them.
In the corners here.
And you can see what constructor you're building from, so you know which box it's outputting in the control panel and all.
The Leviathan has ribs.
Yes, yes, it does.
Ribbed for her pleasure.
But yeah, because the Leviathan is a creature that was turned into a spaceship.
Really? I thought it was naturally a spaceship creature or a space creature.
Well, in
there was a baby one.
Farscape, the Leviathan is a biomechanoid, which is basically it's a living creature that was created as a spaceship.
Right, because the pilot wasn't born with it, of course.
Right. This version, in what I've designed it, it's basically the original ship they found was a living creature that was easily that could easily be changed into a spaceship. And so they did that and then started breeding them as these ships. So these ships are going to look very different from the original creature, just similar. The exterior looks different. There's a little bit different design on the exterior, but it's very similar.
I'm sure you checked that she's not pregnant, right?
These ships are non-gendered. Only the original ship can give birth. So
okay.
All right.
It's pregnant or not?
Well, there was an episode where the Leviathan gave birth, so.
Yeah, it's not pregnant with a gunship Leviathan.
Yeah.
It is a gunship Leviathan.
Oh,
so back here we've got the hover vessel bay, which I've upgraded our SOVs. You've got the Mark 1B over here, which is made to tear up trees and harvest large amounts of lumber really quickly.
That is still a hover vessel, right? You couldn't put harvesters on a SVG.
Correct. This is still a hover vessel. As is the scavenger over here, which we may or may not ever use.
Yeah.
These 3 SOVs are Mark IV SOVs. Unlike the Mark IIIs, these are actually small vessels, not hover vessels. So they can be used on the planet or in space, and they're a lot faster.
Much faster. I might want to tone down the controls a bit on them.
I've already done that a little bit.
Really?
I've turned down the what was it? The up and down. I think. Look at the statistics.
Take her for a spin.
Yeah, the pitch is at 0.4. The pitch is at 40%, and the roll is at 90%. So, look. Otherwise, it flew really, really weird.
Yeah. Take her up for a spin. I think it's open.
Yeah, you should be able to take it out.
Yeah, I took it out earlier.
Oh my, she is fast.
You're all fully fueled and fully oxygenated. Ow, you ran into me.
Whoops.
Well, Frag ran into me.
I was up front. Y'all ran into me.
That's a bit fast.
These can go up to 125 meters per second, and they are extremely maneuverable, so you don't run into any asteroids. But when you find a mineable asteroid, you can, activate your drills and mine it, and they've got a slightly smaller capacity than the Mark IIIs to make room for the thrusters and everything they needed.
These asteroids over here are non-mineable?
Correct. These asteroids are just giant plastic asteroids that aren't really asteroids. They're just decorations that some cosmic being put into here to fool us into thinking we had mineable resources when we don't.
Oof. These are... Wow, that is just like so little thing I need to do to move.
Yeah, I know, right? Like I said, they're super maneuverable, they're super fast, and they can go planet side, they can go in space, and they don't use nearly as much energy when mining as the Mark III does.
Really? Huh.
They have a extra generator.
Nice.
Oh, or they have a full size and an extra small one?
Yeah. Well, they have two full size ones.
Ah, I see.
The Mark III had one full size one.
And that's just to compensate for the energy drain from the drills. Huh?
Drills, thrusters, all that.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I am like turning... I tried to go near an asteroid and it turned automatically.
It bumped into the asteroid, even though it didn't really bump into the asteroid. The collision on some of these asteroids are a little weird.
Yeah, the hitbox are weird.
This is really weird because, like, y'all can see me right now, right?
No, we're inside the ship.
We're inside the ship. We're not outside.
Because, like, I'm right in front of a rock, a big asteroid, and I can go flying right to it, like I'm trying to crash. But then
the ship dodges.
dodged,
Or bounced.
like I did like a 170.
Yeah.
All right, come on back to the ship. We got one more room to show you. The cargo bay up front. And then we're going to start disassembling the command base,
Which is right behind us. So
Dodging too fast.
we want to link to the recycling, or is that recycling, right?
Yes, you want to link to the recycling on the small shipyard.
Yeah.
Is the command base where I park it?
No,
Leviathan.
park it on the Leviathan.
Come across. Yeah, I did the same thing. I went into the command base. I was like, wait, wrong ship.
Ow. Smacked into it.
There you are. Level out. Press O. Or hold O.
Yeah.
And go into first person view. It helps when you're trying to...
Yeah, definitely.
Hold O. There you go. Okay, I'm going to end this video here. So if you enjoyed this video, please click all the YouTuber things that YouTubers click on for YouTube videos that they like. And if you'd like to support me, you can send your donations to my PayPal money pool. The link is in the description. Or if you want to send something my way, you can check out my wish list for Steam and Amazon. So thanks for watching. Be careful out there, and I'll see you later.